So this is our part 2 for the same chapter, number 8, group 2 elements we were discussing. So now we will start with trends in reactivity and ionization energy. So in our previous chapter, that is chapter number 7, we have studied about the ionization energy. So ionization energy is the energy which is required to remove the electron from the outermost shell. Okay, so it is a minimum amount of energy which is used to remove electron from the outermost shell. Okay, so now we will study about the trends of reactivity and ionization energy in group 2 elements. Now, when the redox reaction above are carried out with each group 2 element, the reactivity increases down the group. Now, from top to bottom, that is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, and barium. These are the elements of group 2: beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, and barium. So the reactivity will increase down the group. Now, why reactivity will increase down the group? Now, down the group, what happens? Size increases. Now, as the size increases means there is a large gap between the nucleus and the outermost shell. Now, as the size increases, the force of attraction will decrease. And as the force of attraction decreases, it is easy to remove electrons, which makes it more electropositive in nature. That is, the reactivity will increase. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, I will show you. See this. So group 2 elements. This is visible?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, suppose this is nucleus. Now, as the number of elements increasing, the number of shell is also increasing from top to bottom. Can you name me the group 2 elements? What were the group 2 elements? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, and barium.
Yeah.
The first one is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, and barium. So as we move down the group, atomic size, as we move down the group, number of shells increases, which causes decrease in force of attraction. Force of attraction between nucleus and outermost shell. Clear?
Yeah.
So it means outermost shell is having least force of attraction. It means outermost shell is having least force of attraction. Force of attraction, and hence electrons can be easily removed. Fine. And hence electrons can be easily removed. So
Yeah.
reactivity increases. Reactivity increases down the group. And ionization energy will also decrease. Why? Always remember, force of attraction is inversely proportional to size. Fine?
Yeah.
and more the size, lesser will be the ionization energy. It means force of attraction directly proportional to ionization energy. More the force of attraction, more the ionization energy, lesser the force of attraction, lesser will be the ionization energy. Clear?
Yeah.
So beryllium is having maximum ionization energy and barium will have least ionization energy. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Got it? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to note it down?
I'll take a picture of this.
Okay, wait. You were supposed to today show me all these questions. You finished or not? Last time
Which one?
Which one you were asking? Which one? Okay, I will show you what questions I'm talking about. Okay, take a screenshot of this one quickly. Done?
1 second.
No issue. I will send this PPT to you. Don't worry. I will write today's date. Today is 4th,
I've done it.
3rd November. Na?
It's okay, I've done it.
Yeah, 3rd November. I will send it today to you. Wait. Okay. Now moving towards this one. You were supposed to do those questions na? From chapter number 7. This one. Practice questions. Na? You're supposed to do all these ones. Remember?
I've done the questions.
Okay, so do one thing. Just take a picture of it and send it to me.
But not these, because I thought you said the ionization energy summary questions.
So you have problem in some questions?
I've done summary questions. I didn't do the practice questions.
Try to do all these practice questions. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have any doubt, mark it, send it to me that you have doubt in those questions. Fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this we have learned. Okay. So we discussed up to this point. The first energy is M plus 2. This one is M2 plus. 2 plus means 2 electrons are lost in this case. Now, figure 4. If you see this one, first ionization energy of beryllium. Okay. The ionization energies down the group decreases down the group because the force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost shell decreases, and as a result, the increased atomic radius and increased shielding. Fine. As the force of attraction decreases, the shielding increases. Okay, and which although other energy changes takes place when group 2 elements react, the first and the second ionization energy make up the most of the energy. Now, first and the second ionization energy will make up the most of the input in this case. What happens? It is clear that the total energy input from ionization energy to form +2 ions decreases down the group. If you see this total energy, this is decreasing. This energy is decreasing. And the same with the first. First energy is also decreasing. Fine. Ionization energy first is also decreasing and second is also decreasing. The ionization energy decreases down the group because the force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron decreases as a result of increasing atomic radius and increasing shielding. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Although the other energy changes take place when group 2 elements react, the first and the second ionization energy make up most of the energy input. So mostly first and the second ionization energy make up the most input. And from fourth, it is clear that total energy input of ionization energy to form +2 ion decreases down the group. and group 2 elements become more reactive and stronger reducing agent down the group. If you look at down the group, it is easy to remove electron. That is, electron can be easily donated. It means reduction is more stronger. Sorry, electrons are easily donated, so their oxidation is easy. So it means they are going to behave as a reducing agent. Clear?
Yeah.
Got it? Any doubt in this one?
No.
Okay. Ji. Now second is reaction of group 2 elements. Hanji. Second one is group 2 elements reaction with water. Now the oxides of group 2 elements react with water, releasing hydroxide ion OH negative and forming alkaline solutions of the metal hydroxide. For example, if you take CaO, wait, this is CaO, calcium oxide plus water. Sorry. Sorry.
It's
This is solid. This is CaOH whole twice. So it is going to form calcium hydroxide. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now these calcium hydroxide are, this is basic in nature, which means it converts the red litmus to blue. Okay.
Yeah.
And it will also, okay, fine, leave it. Now see, CaO plus H2O gives you calcium hydroxide, or it will, okay. Now the oxides of group 2 elements react with water, releasing hydroxide ions, that is OH negative, and form alkaline solutions of a metal hydroxide, that is CaOH whole twice. So actually it will form CaOH whole twice. The group 2 hydroxides are slightly soluble in water, and when the solution becomes saturated, any further metal hydroxide ion will form a solid precipitate. Clear?
Yeah.
Now see. This CaO solid, when mixed with water, it's going to form Ca. Wait. We are going to form Ca plus 2 ion and OH negative ion. We are going to form Ca plus 2 ion plus OH negative ion. Okay. Now when this ion becomes saturated, it will give you CaOH whole twice solid. Clear? And group 2 oxides, group 2 hydroxide oxides are soluble in water, and oxides are also soluble in water and are known as the oxides of group 2 are known as alkali. Those which dissolve in water and form base are known as alkali. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Okay. Then solubility of hydroxide. Now we will discuss about the solubility of hydroxide. The solubility of hydroxide in water increases down the group, so the resulting solution contain more OH, aqueous ion, and are more alkaline. So as we move down the group, the solubility increases, pH increases, and basicity increases. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So all things are increasing. What is pH? Concentration of OH negative ion. Or you can say the basic property is increasing. So barium hydroxide is a stronger base than that of the magnesium hydroxide. Because as we move down the group, metallic character increases. Metallic character increases means more basic oxide is formed. Now, magnesium hydroxide is only very slightly soluble in water. The pH has a low OH negative aqueous concentration. The pH is 10. But the case of barium hydroxide is much more soluble in water. Now, as we move down the group, solubility also increases. The solution has OH negative concentration, has high OH negative concentration, and pH is around 13. Clear? Is that point clear?
Yeah.
And why this happens? As we move down the group, metallic character increases, which causes this effect. Now, you can easily show this trend by carrying out the following experiment. The experiment is take a spatula of each group 2 oxide to water in a test tube. Shake the mixture on the scale. It is insufficient. On this scale, there is insufficient water to dissolve all the metal hydroxide that forms. So you will have a saturated solution of metal hydroxide with some white solid undissolved at the bottom of a test tube. Now measure the pH of each solution. The alkalinity will be seen to decrease down the group. Now as you see down the group, the alkalinity will increase. The basicity will increase. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.